uh, I don't see how I can be lost. I read again. When I look upon the cross, when I look upon myself, I don't see how I could ever be saved. But when I look upon the cross, I see all the opportunities on how I can be saved. So, people or children of God, can we, like Paul, as Galatians chapter 6 is telling us, can we cherish the cross of Christ? We have been blessed throughout this week, and it is a great privilege that our guest speaker has dwelled upon the gospel of Christ and the message of the cross. It has been happening in most of the meetings that we have had in our churches, even in our company meetings, that the message of the cross has been taken lightly. But we have been given a chance to hear and listen on this message, which is so powerful. Anywhere the cross of Christ is preached, there has always been an earthquake. Even nature wailed and was ashamed when Christ had to die and when he was hanged upon the cross. Even there was darkness at that hour that Christ died. That is a sign that even the sun could not watch the creator of the universe dying in such a manner upon the cross. So, brethren, how should we cherish the power of the cross? I want us to read our last verse. That is 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 18. Are you there?
Wakorintho wa kwanza 1:18.
Wakorintho wa kwanza 1:18.
Neno la Mungu linasema,
yes,
kwa sababu neno la msalaba kwao wapoteo ni upuzi.
Ndio.
Bali kwetu sisi tunaokolewa ni nguvu ya Mungu.
That is the power unto our salvation. How should we cherish the message of the cross? The cross also teaches us how to say no to unrighteousness. As well, it teaches us to say yes to godliness. So, by the message of the cross, we get a lesson of saying no to unrighteousness. As well, we get a lesson of saying yes to godliness. By the cross, we learn to live soberly as we prepare for the second coming of Christ. If we want a generation that is living soberly, even as it waits for the coming of Jesus, then we have to spread the message of the cross of Christ. That is the only hope that the world needs, even at this moment. The cross reveals that it is easier to be saved than to get lost. We have guest speaker, and we have learned that some of the self-recruited means of trying to count our self-righteousness is just but nothing. But I call upon all of us to, and that is all that we read us unto godliness. When you read Romans chapter 16, verse 26, I'm good in keeping time. I was given 20 minutes. I do not want to exceed that. Mwalimu, naomba you read for me that Romans 16 from 25 to 26, then we leave it there.
Neno linasema,
Neno linasema,
sasa na atukuzwe yeye awezaye kuwafanya imara sawa sawa na injili yangu, na kwa kuwa kuwahubiriwa kwake Yesu Kristo sawa sawa na ufunuo wa ile siri iliyositirika tangu zamani za milele. 26 ikadhihirishwa wakati huu kwa maandiko ya manabii, ikajulikana na mataifa yote kama alivyoamuru Mungu wa milele ili watii imani.
So our obedience is by faith. We cannot be able